little old school, but you know.
Next time we do this, it'll be Ask Mars. That's so much better. That's such a better hashtag.
You know?
Live on the 4th December 2010, and it changed my life. Thank you. Attack was my favorite song live, but what's yours?
We love playing Night of the Hunter. I think that song is really, I think Night of the Hunter is this song that encapsulates everything about 30 Seconds to Mars that we are interested in musically. You know, it's a song that's eclectic. It's a song that has some size. It's really cinematic, atmospheric, and it really sounds like us. And that's a you know, a good thing.
Was that one along early in the process? I think I remember there was a time where that's been around, right? And like.
It was right smack
right.
in the middle.
Was it in the middle?
It's a song that Flood really latched on to early in the South
like
or
Yellow
something.
Lead
You know?
Belly could have sang that song.
Right,
You
right,
know?
sure.
But Shannon's drums just propelled it to this new place. He came up with this incredibly percussive. Rhythmic beat, and just it kind of took over the song.
Right on.
So it's also going to be our. We never thought. I like it. You know, this song. There's always a song that fans, for lack of a better word, right now, latch on to, and that the real music lovers and the listeners. And this is the one early on that people thought when we asked, "What do you think should be a single?" They always mention this, but people didn't quite, you know, think that this was. The one at the time, you know, some of the people at the record company or at radio stations, but they've warmed up to it, and now it's really fun to have a song that's eclectic and different to be a single.
Kind of single you kind of earn the right to put out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's kind of fun.
Stuff like that. I guess, are we doing our tweet question, or are we going to do an audience question? Oh, we'll do an audience question. By the way, that was a great question on Twitter. Hashtag Ask
That was an
30STM.
amazing question. Thank you.
Excellent question. So we got another question from the audience. Corey right here. Could you take my mic, Corey? If it'll read.
Hey,
That's a great question. I would love to make a video for Night of the Hunter because I think it is one of the most cinematic songs on the record. It really, when I listen to it, we play it live on stage, it always evokes imagery to me. And very lyrical lyrics, if you could say that. But the song really grew from, you know, I think my brother and I were born in Louisiana. You know, family was myself, my brother, and my mother, who at the time was a high school dropout, living in the South, really didn't have very much in terms of materialistic things. And although we moved out of the South when we were kids, you know, we joke that we kind of climbed out of the muddy banks of the Mississippi River with food stamps in one hand and our instruments in the other. And you know, my mother helped carve a new life for us, and I think that song has some spirit of the South in it, some kind of Gothic, American Gothic feel. Not eyeliner type of Gothic, but American Gothic, you know. So that's where that came from. And Flood and I were talking about that Night of the Hunter as a phrase, and he would discuss the film, which I hadn't seen at the time, but now I have since seen. Because there's an old Robert Mitchum movie called Night of the Hunter, which is a very strange, dark, perverse film.
I like it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for the question.
Thank you.
Okay, so I guess what we'll do now with my iPad 6 that they gave me.
Great.
I want to read a couple tweets. These are tweets, you know, we're getting a lot. Ask 30STM is the hashtag.
Great.
Now, from other places, and sort of going through the ones that, you know, please come to insert South American country here.
Sure.
Right. We've got a lot of those.
Yes.
This is an interesting question. This is from Miss Levette 666. My mom remains adamant that the lyrics in The Kill are "Marry Me, not bury me." Have you ever had any alternate lyrics you prefer?
I mean, you can make whatever lyrics you want, really. I don't care. Like, when I'm done with the song, it's yours. I kind of relinquish ownership of it. But it is "Bury Me," so, of course, the kids are always right.
Right.
So, Mom, you got to
doesn't know
listen to the
anything.
kids, especially when it comes to music, all right?
Let's do two more kind of rapid fire right here.
Yeah, let's do a bunch.
Here we go. Oh, here's a good one. This is for you, Jared. Then there's also one for you, too. Jared, this is from Gotta Love Jordan. Hey, Jared, do you look at specific people in the crowd at any point during concerts? I guess the thing is, you maybe look at and take something
what's
from
funny
that.
is people don't think that I see them out there. I see every single person in the audience. And I look, probably by the end of the show, I have looked everyone in the eyes squarely, and I know who you are. And I know the people that are having a blast. I know the people that are a little shy. I know the people that haven't really committed to having a bit of chaos or freedom or abandon in their life that night. But yes, I do see everyone.
And this is another question I'm asking Shannon, because
Go ahead.
this applies to you.